This for the sign of Gemini. Happy Thanksgiving. Gemini, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, okay? All right, this is for you, okay? So remember, this is Thanksgiving video, right? So I'm saying happy Thanksgiving. I'm doing them all early, okay? So anything going on the week of Thanksgiving, days before, days after, okay, Gemini? This is Brass Love One Healer Tarot. So what I'm going to do is wiggle some cards, Gemini, and I'm going to let God tell me when to stop. These are the healing of the soul because they are the ones that's needed for Thanksgiving time because people need to heal during Thanksgiving time. Let's just go from there, Gemini. Okay, let's hold Gemini. Okay, here you go. Let's throw Gemini out there. Okay, we got a Gemini going to be chilling during that week. Trying to figure out how to fix something. You or somebody else, Gemini. These are noisy Gemini. If you look at me enough, you know the healing of soul cards are noisy. If you were Gemini, has been looking at the Brass Love One. But for any newcomers, I'm letting you know, okay? Let's just roll. That's number 2. Might be dealing with 2 people. You're going to be trying to fix something during that time. Okay, so in the back of your mind, you thinking about God. In the back of your mind as far as how to fix something, Gemini. While you are chilling, look around the corner and pay attention to the details and flaws, Gemini, during that time. Because some kind of way you can go somewhere with somebody that you shouldn't go, really. A bad place. It don't have to be a hotel, but wherever it's at, it's not a good place for the Gemini to go. So you cannot go there, Gemini. When you hear somebody doing Thanksgiving week tell you to go somewhere, don't go, Gemini. It's somebody you care about, right? Don't go there, Gemini. Because God's saying pay attention to the details and flaws. You're talking to God right here. You're trying to figure out how to fix something. The sounds of somebody is going to weigh you down. That's usually a bad card. Both of them put together is a bad card. Oh my, look at you and your own storyline. You tell me God not good. You saw me wiggle them cards. Look at God. God put you in your own storyline. Deep. So we have Gemini. You're going to be dealing with a Gemini that's going to be frank. You're going to be dealing with another Gemini like you, or they act like a Gemini. Deep. That's going to be your comrade. Might be a mother. Right? But God's saying to you, don't be harsh, Gemini. Because maybe somebody was trying to treat you harshly, Gemini. Treating you like you nothing. Okay, so it says right here, I must get past this and continue my life. I am beautiful. Yeah, you are, Gemini. Because you had a sixth sense about the TP, about the place. That place, I'm telling you right there, don't go there, Gemini, during the time of Thanksgiving time. Okay? Because you're walking a thin line, you're going to be calming your pain. Okay, because somebody wants you, look, somebody, I don't know who it is. I don't know who your big boy is, Gemini. Here's somebody trying to convince you, come on, Gemini, I'll give you money. I'll give you food, whatever they saying to the Gemini. Because it's Thanksgiving time, remember? Okay, here's Gemini, here's skills, I'm on here. Job, relationship, or whatever this is, someplace. Because here we got the big boys for the Gemini. You're an antelope, though, to the big boys, Gemini. Whatever your big boys are. Gang members, drug dealers. Who else could it be? The cops, I don't know. The doctor, the pastor. I don't know who your big boys are, Gemini. Only you know who these people are. Okay, here it is right here. A candle going to be lit. Right, that's the end. So, you putting the end to the big boys, whoever your big boys is. This is a death card, but it's also an ending card. So, if you saying you ruin here and you don't want no parts of the big boys no more, that means you're going to put an end and you leaving. That's a good thing, Gemini. You're going to end it good. Because God says right here, where did you even get that behavior at, Gemini, thinking that was love? With whoever this is you've been hanging with, or whatever this is, or going where you're going. Right? Ask yourself why you even stay so long. Focusing on the hurt. Because let's not mask, Gemini, the smell of foul. Because it was foul what somebody did to the sign of Gemini. Right? You got feelings that flow like a river. But God's saying to the Gemini, you got to leave your past behind, Gemini. Because you don't function as a human, Gemini, when you don't leave your past behind. You keep dragging that truckload wagon full of doubt, misery, torture, damage, difficulty to your present right here, and then you try to take it into your future. God can't give you what you need if you don't leave it behind, Gemini. You refuse to let your past go. You gotta let it go. I think you better let it go. What do you call it? A technical knockout? I think you better let it go, Gemini. So you can function as that human and let God usher in some good stuff for my Gemini. Because some kind of way, you wasn't having protection from your father or this person you connected to. Or your father was abusive, or the person you're dealing with, anything like that. God said you got a healing path, Gemini, but you got to let go of destruction. You got to let it go, because it says right here that we'll find in my parents, right? Will it even matter? Because you want your parents, want a connection with your parents, want your parents. Maybe you was given away. Maybe you know your parents, but you don't know them deep down. Maybe you're not getting the love from them like you want. Being adopted, so you could have actually been adopted. Or you could be somebody who's in jail. Let's flow for a little bit. I don't see a jail card, but big boys are police too. I'm trying to figure it out a little bit. Somebody tried to cheapen your life, Gemini, by going up to that place up there, that third card. But you being appreciative of a home that's sufficient. And the next one is that you was nervous about a place. Foster care home, jail, or whatever this could be. Foster care home, being sufficient, having a home. Somebody try to cheapen your life, being adopted. So some kind of way maybe you're going to be adopted during that time. Or you are adopted, whoever you are. You're getting adopted or anything. Your father was abusive during that time period. You're going to get put in foster care. Or your children, or something's going on here. This is for the Gemini though. But up here, you gotta pay attention to details and flaws. The sound of somebody gonna weigh you down. You need not go somewhere with somebody that you're not familiar. Because this card right here is when you go somewhere you're not familiar with the place where somebody else is. But it usually be bad. Because see, what comes behind it is the sounds of somebody gonna weigh my Gemini down. You dealing with another Gemini. That's a comrade. We might have a mother here that's all hooked up in here. Follow me? So let's just flow for the Gemini. You had a sixth sense about this place. When you have a sixth sense, Gemini, that is intuition. Don't go. Don't go. You hear your intuition telling you something. Don't go, Gemini. I'm telling you ahead of time. I'm telling you. I'm telling you ahead of time, Gemini. Because right here, you chilling right here. The first card, trying to figure out how to fix this. If not you, this person. But how to fix it is to back out and get out of this. Don't even go. That's the way you fix it, Gemini. Okay, this is for Thanksgiving time. Thanksgiving week. Okay, Thanksgiving week, day before Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving, or however you want to make it flow, Gemini. That's the Brass Love One Healer Tarot here on YouTube.